start. In happy sense, what we believe in is Lord El Cantare. El Cantare is the origin of the universe, God of the universe. And El Cantare is the God of the earth. El Cantare is the one who sent all the saviors on this earth, like Jesus Christ, Confucius, Manu, Zeus, like Socrates, Muhammad, Vishnu, Shiva, and so on. El Cantare is the one who sent all the saviors. And El Cantare is the creator of the universe, but also, El Cantare's 9-dimension being is the earthly God aspect. El Cantare has earthly God aspect. And as an earthly God, El Cantare sent many branch souls on this earth. Then latest one is a Godama Siddhartha. Then other aspect is Hermes, like prosperity and love teachings. Other aspect is Ophiuchus, is a miracle and magic. And Oriental crowd, he taught the universe in this within, and universe, the teachings of this universe. And Thoth is he mainly taught about science and studies. And Ramu, he taught political leadership and of course religious teachings. So now core part of El Cantare born as Master Ryuho Okawa. Then Master gave the more than 3,500 lectures since 1986. Then Master Ryuho Okawa, he has published more than 3,200 books. Okay, so in Happy Science, we are studying biggest teachings because of Lord El Cantare's enlightenment. Okay, we can study the biggest teachings in the world, in the history. And one of the main teachings of El Cantare is in this book, The Laws of the Sun. Okay, The Laws of the Sun includes all the main concepts of world religions. So you might feel, oh, Happy Science teachings are very similar to, like a traditional religion and so on. You can feel, yes, it's because of its a universal truth, but we can study this universal truth like a very proper way and very systematic way and very well organized way. So because of Lord El Cantare's enlightenment, okay, then El Cantare teaches us all the religion came from one source, one origin. Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim came from one source, one origin. Okay? So why we need happy science in modern time is because each religion cannot understand each other. So to make them understand each other, we need higher perspective. Higher perspective, Lord El Cantare gave us this higher perspective. That's why, based on Lord El Cantare's higher perspective, that's why we can, make a world. We can make a world. All the people love each other, live harmoniously, living one another. That was utopia. Yes, so in happy science or creating utopia, we need El Cantare teachings in this world. Okay, you might feel some teachings are similar. Yes, it's a universal truth, but biggest scale, El Cantare teaches us this universal truth. Then main teachings in Happy Science is exploration of the right mind. As a member of Happy Science, what we are doing is exploration of the right mind. Then how to explore the right mind? Master Ryuho Okawa, El Cantare teaches us the principles of happiness. Okay, so which means please practice, love, make others happy, wisdom, to gain higher perspective by studying, self-reflection, based on love and higher perspective. Please reflect yourself. Then purify yourself. Then progress. Based on pure heart, please spread happiness all over the world. These are the teachings of El Cantare. Okay, so let's move on to today's topic. Today's topic is the heart of blessing. Okay, so heart of blessing. Usually, we know, like a blessing is good, but, usually we don't know properly the meaning of blessing. Okay. So first, please think. Have you ever think like that? Have you ever, think like that? What makes people speak badly of others? Why people say something bad on others? Why say bad words to the people? Why? Okay? So Master teaches us, if we examine ourselves, we will find that we often say negative things when we are extremely hurt. Of course, we get hurt when others become angry with us, put us down, or disparage us. But we also feel crushed when we don't receive compliments, and even when we see others getting praise. Okay, so usually why we hurt. So at that time, why we say something, bad to others, usually we are extremely hurt. Okay, then sometimes, other person, the reason is because of sometimes, other person said something bad to you. Okay, but not only like that. When we couldn't receive the compliment or other person get, praise, get a good praise or, something good words. So at that time, we feel also unhappy because we feel our value decreased at that time. Then we start to say something bad to others. Okay, so those people means who speak badly of others often create vicious cycle of hurting others and causing them misery, which comes back to them and brings them more unhappiness. They end up creating a small and very dark world for themselves. Okay? So usually, when we, after getting hurt by others or by something, then we start to say something bad to others. But if we say like that, people don't want to communicate with you. Okay, so this kind of cycle, vicious cycle, start. Then more happiness or darkness will be around us. Then Master says, vulnerable people often cannot imagine becoming happy, so they try to relieve their unhappiness by making other people feel unhappy. But this just keeps them stuck in the quagmire. Quagmire is like a mud pond, their own making. Okay, so saying something, bad words to others. Then, but why we say bad words to others? Because if we, can decrease the other person's value, on the contrary, we, feel our value increase compared to others. Then that's why some people say bad words to others. But actually, this kind of situation make us unhappy, and your life become very muddy and dirty life. So this kind of problem happen all over the world. So how to overcome this situation? We have to think how to overcome this situation. So Master teaches us what these people need to realize is that their unhappiness is rooted in their tendency to compare themselves with others. So why we feel happy and unhappy? Okay. So main reason is actually we are comparing ourselves with others. Then we feel, oh, I'm better than him, or I'm better than her. Okay? Then, oh, or he is better than me, or he's better than, she's better than me. So this kind of feeling that is the cause of our unhappiness. Cause of our unhappiness. Then that master teaches us, I was able to change myself considerably. And based on my own experience, I realized how our thoughts have the power to change us. I experienced that the people can change if they change the way they think. And this is how I came to realize that the thoughts have power. Okay? So our thought, what kind of thought we can keep, actually, we can change. Based on these thoughts, we can change our life, our mind, our, happiness and unhappiness. Okay. So Master teaches us because all the time we compare with others, then we concern about our value. Oh, how about my evaluation? This is a root of unhappiness, but Master teaches us if we can change our thoughts, so we can change our life. So how to change our thoughts? The key word is a heart of blessing instead of jealousy. Okay, so how Master teaches us. Basically, we can feel jealous without trying. In contrast, we have to want to cultivate a heart of blessing, whether by learning from others or by figuring it out on our own. So please remind your life early day, when you are childhood, when you are baby. So usually we could feel jealousy without trying. If mom, your mother, took care of your siblings more than you. So at that time, automatically we feel, jealousy. We felt jealousy. Okay, so jealousy is in nature, actually we feel. But blessing on others, heart of blessing is we have to study. We cannot know, we couldn't know without knowing the power of heart of blessing. So blessing others is actually we need effort. Okay. So blessing others is not so easy it's a little bit, like how to say, different from our nature. Actually, blessing others is you can say it's a nature of God. It's a nature of God, but automatically we couldn't know this blessing of others. So Master teaches us if we can hold ourselves back and acknowledge others' outstanding attributes, abilities, efforts, and great achievement, it means that we have overcome our own barriers and grown. Yeah. So but blessing is not so easy. But blessing means we try to find other person's good result or good effort or good attribute. So at that time, please say, oh, you are great. You are nice. I respect your effort. Congratulations. I'm happy to see your great effort. Please say like that. So at that time, you can affirm your ideal image. He or she, whom you feel jealous, is actually your ideal image. Okay, so your ideal image, please affirm your ideal image. This is the meaning of blessing. Congratulations. So when you affirm your ideal image, you can grow yourself and you can overcome your barrier, which can disturb your further growth. Okay? Okay, so this is a power blessing. And Master teaches us, I just saying, when you recognize other people's positive qualities and attributes, you will grow. Embracing your ideal image means acknowledging the direction you are aiming for and bringing change to yourself. Okay. So when you brace on others, so please accept he or she is your ideal image. Okay, so blessing, saying congratulations, yeah, thank you for showing good example, or like that. Okay, so this words, this attitude is embracing your ideal image. Okay, so if you say something in negative words, bad words, or like saying, oh, he is just lucky or something like that. Okay, so you cannot affirm your ideal image. Please accept he or she is your ideal image in you. Then try to affirm your ideal image. Okay, so when you affirm your ideal image, you can approach to them. So usually many people misunderstand, without affirming your ideal image. I want to be like that. I want to be like that. But he is not like that. She is not like that. Okay, this is one of the trick, one of the trap, pitch hole. Without affirming your ideal image, you cannot approach to them. The master teaches us, when you recognize other people's strengths as your ideal, you will open up to you and give you advice and guidance. This is how human mind works, and I recommend that you all become aware of this principle. So when you give the praise on others, or when you give the good words to others, especially successful people, they will open up their heart. Then they start to give the advice to you, give the guidance to you. So from their side also they try to support your further growth. Okay, but if we say something bad words, or if we say something, all the time feeling jealous, they don't want to support you, your further growth. Okay, so giving good words, giving blessing also attract your further support for further growth. So when you offer someone praise, and of course, all the time Master Ryoga teaches us, when you offer someone's praise, it's a good idea to check whether you are telling the truth or expressing your true feelings. Don't say, empty words. Don't say empty words. Don't say you're good. Don't say cheating way. Okay? It may be difficult to praise everyone about the person. And of course, everyone has something good point and bad points. And when we say something bad on others, usually we are focusing on their bad points, like shortcomings. But Master teaches you can still find and compliment some aspects of the person that you find genuinely praiseworthy. Okay, so we can praise on others from bottom of our heart, especially on their good points, strengths, strengths, good points. Okay? So praising time all the time, be honest. Okay? So like that attitude, actually, you can affirm your ideal image and you can study their strong point and you have, success people try to guide you by giving their advices. So it can be hard to find the heart to bless others, but striving to do so from time to time can, at the very least, serve the poisons of serve means neutralize or harmonize the poisons of various troubles and discord in our relationships. So usually we have many relationship problems, but when we praise on others, when we bless on others, at that time we can, neutralize our poisons of our problem in our relationships. Okay, so this kind of attitude also will help, will save you, your life in human relations. And Master teaches us like this. Jealous thoughts bring us suffering and sleepless nights. But the heart that blesses others will save us from this suffering. So please imagine, please remind when you had very, severe jealousy on others, at that time, definitely, 100% we couldn't be happy. Okay? So as long as we have jealousy, strong jealousy, 100% we couldn't be happy. But when we try to have a heart of blessing, okay, you can feel happiness. You can feel happiness. Okay, you can sleep well. You can overcome this kind of unhappiness, sufferings by jealousy. Okay, so blessing others, this attitude make your peace of mind, inner peace in your mind. And Master teaches us, if blessing others is not something you can find it in yourself to do yet, then you can think about your words of blessing within your heart or out road when you are all by yourself. Okay, you will feel much better, and the energy from your thoughts of blessing will surely be felt by others. You are sending them to. So Master teaches us, heart of blessing has also spiritual power. We can send this blessing to others. Even we don't say on our words, heart of inside of our heart is also okay, can work. So you can say in your heart, oh, you are great. Even I couldn't say directly to you, congratulations. Even I couldn't say directly to you, I could learn good points from you. Thank you very much. Even you couldn't say directly to him or her. Okay, you can send this feeling to his or her, his him to him or her. Okay, then other person can feel this feeling. Oh, he or she is trying to show something good to me. Yeah, so like that. Yeah, so Master teaches us whether you can have a heart that blesses others is a one test of enlightenment to determine whether you will be able to improve yourself. So please make an effort to cultivate a heart that blesses others. Okay. So bless blesses others is one of the test of enlightenment. Okay, so today, you know, maybe, many of you might feel, first time to listen this kind of the meaning of blessing. So Master teaches us like this. Heart blessing is a test of the enlightenment for your improvement. Okay, so without blessing, actually, without blessing, we cannot improve ourselves. Or, if you can bless on others, at the time you can study from others, you can improve yourself. Then Master teaches us. Today I pick up 6 points. Blessing others needs effort. Okay, without effort, we cannot bless on others. And blessing is affirming your ideal image. Okay, so please, this is a crucially important point in today's lecture. Blessing is affirming. So jealousy is destroying your ideal image. Then third, success people give you advice and guidance by blessing. When we are doing blessing, they try to open their heart. And also blessing has a power, easing the poisons of troubles in our relationships. Okay, so neutralize by blessing, we can neutralize our problem in human relationship. And also, blessing is saving us from suffering of jealousy. Okay, so actually, when we have jealousy, actually we cannot be happy. But uh, how to overcome jealousy is you need effort to bless on others. Okay, then blessing within your heart can work. Even you cannot say directly to blessing word. You cannot say direct blessing words to directly to them, but inside your heart, you can send blessing feeling to them. Yeah. So actually, simple topic, but blessing has a power, and when we decide to bless on others, we can change our life and we can improve our life dramatically. Dramatically. This is the heart of blessing, today's topic. And how Master Ryuhoka teaches us such a detailed teachings. So we are very, feel very deep gratitude to Lord El Cantare, Master Ryuhoka. Okay, so let's start our meditation as usual. So when we do the meditation, it's very important to make connection with Lord El Cantare. So we will recite Praise the Lord together. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. Oh Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. Oh Lord, thank you for giving us life. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Okay, so straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. Start to breathe slowly and calm your mind. Breathing deeply into the bottom of your stomach. Breathe out slowly. Breathing deeply. At that time, please feel the light well cantare come to you. Breathe out slowly. Please feel very peaceful environment around you. Like in the deep mountain or a very peaceful place. So from now, we will practice counting meditation. This counting meditation is a very good to attain peace of mind, easiest way. Okay? So breathe in from your nose, deeply, count 1. Then breathe out from your mouth, count 2. Breathe in from your nose, count 3. Breathe out from your mouth, count 4. Please keep on breathing by your own pace for 2 minutes. Start. Breathe in, 5. Breathe out, 6. You can breathe slowly. Please return back to your usual breathing. From now, we will start the meditation of relaxation. I'll introduce 5 points of meditation relaxation. So each point, we will meditate for 2 minutes. Total 10 minutes meditation. Let's start.